Hey guys, welcome back to some Valkyria Chronicles. We completed the desert mission last time, but we never actually got to see, the resolution to this chapter. So let's take a look.
Huh? What's this supposed to be anyway?
What a weird place for something like this.
There you all are.
Hey there, Faldio. I didn't know you were out here too.
I'm an archaeology major, remember? I was ordered to observe the ruins' interior.
The shape of it really is unusual. I've never seen anything like it.
I feel like I've seen it before somewhere. Where could it have been?
This building was supposedly erected millennia ago by the Valkyria themselves.
Oh, so the Valkyria were a people. Okay.
So they actually existed then?
Yes. The Valkyria make a sudden appearance in European history thousands of years ago. Records say they brought with them incredibly advanced technology and divine might. Then one day, their history just ends. The Valkyria just disappeared.
I always thought they were just a myth.
That's it. I remember now.
It was in some book.
Remember what, Welkin? What are you shouting about?
The Dread Nautilus. This structure looks just like a Dread Nautilus.
The Dread Nautilus. That's a portmanteau.
Nautilus? What's that?
You don't know? They're marine cephalopods. They live inside pointy spiral shells. And these ruins look just like that shell. I wonder if there's some connection there.
Welkin, you can be such a...
What's up?
Nothing. Forget it.
What, a dork? This is probably extremely useful. It's one of those,
Right. Let's take a look inside then. We may find some clue why the Empire
what do you
is
call
out
that pattern that, appears all in nature? It's like the Fibonacci sequence? It's probably one of those sorts of things.
Faldio and me look around inside. Largo, Rosie, and Isara, you stay here. Be on the lookout for movement in the area.
What about the other,
All right,
20
sir.
members of your squad that helped us fight through the desert? Okay, this is... I didn't really know what direction the story was going in, but I didn't think we were going to be, uncovering an ancient society or any of that. It's interesting. I really have no idea what this story is going to be about. I'm relatively early in it still.
Valkyria, do these walls offer an answer to our search?
The acoustics in here are amazing.
I pray, where sleeps the ancient power?
Selvaria, are you aware that you're glowing blue?
What do you read, child?
Valkov, the Holy Lance, scorcher of the vast earth, asleep eternal in the bosom of Randrees.
I mean, I knew there was something with her glowing blue from the intro cinematic to the game.
Keeper's keep, kept thereby for eon without end.
Then it's true. The sacred lance lies buried within Randrees' walls.
But your grace, how do you intend to control the lance once it is found?
Worry not. A beast fit to bear that burden will soon be at our disposal.
He laughed, but he doesn't look very happy.
With this, our dream is made hard fact. Our crown shadow will extend to all of Europa.
Okay, so there's a Holy Lance buried in Rodrigues. That's our capital city, right? So they want it, and with that, they're going to take over all of Europa. Okay, so we got a bunch of upgrades, new skirmish battles, etc., etc. But I want to... Oh. Look at that. When you put it like that, it seems like we've accomplished a lot. Nugget, what are you barking at? Calm down. Okay, so, sorry, let me tend to my dog. Sorry, no idea what she was going on about, but, I want to go to my headquarters. She's a good girl. She's just trying to protect the household. So I guess, yeah, let's do this the same way. We'll start at Castlefront Street.
dropping by to...
You have the same things to say.
How about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud. I couldn't help but snipe him with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
Okay, so we got 2 new things to read here. Ah, jeez. So much reading. Okay. Imperial Shadow hits Barius. Central Galleon Command reported on the 15th that the militia had encountered and routed a contingent of Imperials stationed in Barius. That's the name of the desert. The culmination of a clandestine investigation into reported Imperial activity in the area. The Badlands topography is poorly suited to combat maneuvers, and the region holds little to no strategic value, making the Empire's goal there unclear. Our theory suggests that the desert region is home to an as-yet unmined load. Load? Okay. And that Imperial forces were stationed there for the purpose of Ragnite speculation. They could just be trying to, like, mine more Ragnite. Isn't our country really rich in it? During a press session on the 10th, Galleon Prime Minister Borg... Borg is a funny name for the Prime Minister, called for talks with Federation Ambassador Townshend, slated to visit Gallia at the end of the month. In light of the increasingly complex conflict between the Federation and Empire, however, many suspect the Federation views this as a chance to acquire Gallia for its resources. This announcement has been met with vehement opposition from members of the Parliament, with strong ties to the former Imperial cartels. Ambassador Townshend responded to the invite in a public address, stating that he firmly believes that joining hands to thwart the Empire's hubristic is a neat word, hubristic ambitions is essential to assuring peace for Europa.
I've got new material.
Okay, and we can also buy... Oh, Largo's Passion. Chapter about Largo. Yes, please.
Thanks a million.
Alright, sounds good.
Come back and see the writing on...
Yeah, so... Because Gallia really is just, like, caught in the middle of this war between 2 way stronger powers. The only reason why the Empire isn't completely crushing us in this battle is because they're not pouring all of their resources into us yet. We're not so much fighting them as we're fighting how convenient it is for them to try and beat us. Sniper support.
Use it to request backup from allied snipers to snipe a single enemy target.
Oh, neat.
Well, what is your decision?
That's a lot of experience, but okay, fine.
Very good. I hope my orders can assist you in saving the nation.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
I really want to know what that guy's deal is. If his deal is anything, he seems awfully suspicious. But okay, let's go to the training field. Yeah, because I bought that now, I can't actually afford to upgrade any of my units. Should I just pour experience into one of them and then finish it off next time? I guess that would be a good way of, like, budgeting my experience points so that I don't just spend it all on new orders. It's just, I feel like I should be taking the new orders, you know?
Come back anytime you're ready to sweat.
And check out the R&D facility. Sorry, I don't know if this is, like, the most exciting stuff to watch, and it tends to take up the better parts of whole episodes whenever I do it. I did learn, though, I'm happy to report, Ekamak, I think, was the one who warned me about this, that this weapons track keeps continuing downward.
Here you go.
That's a really good thing to know, otherwise, you know, if you didn't notice that, you'd upgrade it this far and then go through the rest of the game without any of these upgrades. Oh, that would be terrible. Lances. Yes, I want an accuracy boost. That sounds great.
Here you go.
And grenades. And give everybody slightly better defense. It doesn't feel so much like my units are getting better as that I'm just, like, barely keeping up. Maybe I do need to do skirmishes just for more golden experience points. But let's head back to the book. And we will go back now and check out that tab. I like how it, like, adds it, how it's, like, all written, like, chronologically, I guess.
Largo's passion.
Yeah, Largo's Passion. Let's check this out. This might have a battle in it, honestly. I'm not sure.
Ah, I'm starving. Why do they call us here at lunchtime?
Ugh, you always get snippy the minute your stomach rumbles, Largo.
I can relate.
Sorry, guys. Have you been waiting long? I'll get right to the briefing. You may already be aware of the recent hike in food prices.
I do remember one worker at the mess hall mentioning that produce prices were rising.
Apparently the Empire has taken hold of the trade route farmers use to ship their stock.
Oh, so is this is going to be a battle. We're going to help liberate a trade
What'd you
route.
say?
Vegetable crisis grips Gallia. Not a very exciting headline.
Hey, that stuff's important, man.
You mocking the power of vegetables?
What? I was just... What's your problem?
His problem is he's hungry.
Vegetables are like bombs packed tight with all kinds of important nutrients. Kids gotta eat them to grow up right, and the body's practically made of vegetables.
Which are like bombs?
In any case, Squad 7's next mission is to clear that trade route of Imperials.
All right, let's do it.
All right, time to put the fear of veggies into these imps.
The fear of veggies? Is he serious?
I mean, it sounds like the Imperials understand the importance of this trade route, and that's maybe why they've taken control of it. All right, let's view the episode. Let's fight. I wonder if this will be as long as a normal mission, then.
You will now be briefed on the operation.
I'm glad I'm buying these, though. This will give me a chance to get more experience points. This mission will be fought on the outskirts of Vassal, and enemy blockade has restricted traffic along this route. Fear of combat spilling over into citizen dwellings here prevents us from making this a large-scale operation. Okay. You'll have to leave your tank on the sidelines and lead a small force of foot soldiers into the village. Your objective is to destroy the 2 tanks standing by on the road ahead. You're likely to face heavy fire from those tanks if you just march along the road. It may be a long way around, but you're better off heading through the village and securing a spot to attack safely. I like it because this makes it a good mission for Largo, too, because it's about destroying tanks. I'm afraid we can't spare a medic to accompany a team as small as the one you'll be taking in. Wait, does that mean if somebody gets taken out, I can't revive them? To compound things, this is a night op. You'll be dealing with less visibility than you're used to. There will be no sight line to targets more than a certain distance away, and you can't spot them in action mode. What? Consequently, if even one of your soldiers falls in combat, you're to pull out immediately. Mission failure. That's a lot of special conditions and requirements. Be extra careful as you plan each move out there. One final note. You won't have your tank's wireless set up, so you won't be able to issue orders during this mission. What the heck? Okay. Both enemy tanks are destroyed or any ally falls in action. Oh, sorry. We win when both enemy tanks are destroyed. I mean, I knew that. I was just saying it wrong. Okay. We can't have any of our allies fall. And we only get 3 of them. Oh, wow. This really is a covert op. Okay, then let's take... Wait, who's deployed right now? Well, we gotta take Largo. It's like his mission, right? Why is it saying no? Why is it saying no Largos? Oh, no, Largo is already here. We're not... The tank's, like, not even coming. Okay, Welkin is deployed as a scout for this mission. Largo's going in, and... I guess I should also take an engineer to, like, help replenish Largo's supplies, but it needs to be an engineer who's, like, good. Okay, you're a city kid, Claudia, so I think this is your kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love this, but we'll try it. Okay.
Right, we're set to begin.
Welkin,
Good luck.
Claudia, and Largo.
The bastards blocking our veggies are here, ain't they? Let's bust some heads.
Shh, be quiet. You want them to hear us? This is a stealth operation with just a few soldiers. Lose anyone and the mission fails.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's go get violent for vegetables.
You want to work with me here, Largo?
Dude loves vegetables, what can we say? Alright, so I'm gonna start by sending Welkin ahead. I mean, you know, normally if Welkin dies, it's game over, but if anybody gets knocked out here, it's game over, so we need to, like, take you out right away. There we go, get it just lined up on the head. Okay, there are some weird misses going on there, but the headshots make it worth it. So something I was a little bit confused about before that I wasn't taking proper advantage of.
Hostile sighted.
Okay, we got a hostile here.
Gotta love nature.
Gonna move back here actually so that when he turns the corner, I can get him. And then we'll also move the others up. He's a shock trooper sitting around the corner there, so that's a little bit of a problem, but... And do you carry anything else besides... You have the healing item, the Ragnade.
Watch out for straight.
And Claudia. So we're gonna move you up. Let's take you around the building this way. And this way you can both shoot the shock trooper together when he comes around. If he comes around, if that's what they decide to do. How much CP are you guys working with? I mean, are we screwed now that they saw us and we didn't take them out? Okay, but I learned something very important that I wasn't using properly during the last mission, which is that you can't get headshots on targets while they're crouching. It doesn't matter if you're actually shooting them in the head. It can't register as a headshot. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it be. Huh. You know, maybe I should have taken a shock trooper, actually, instead of an engineer, but... Like, it might have been good to bring Rosie, but I wanted the engineer so that I could keep stocking Largo up with more lances in case I'm, like, having a difficult time taking out the tanks. Okay, I'm glad that Shock Trooper decided not to come around the corner, though. So Welkin's gonna be my best bet at taking out any infantry.
Enemy sighted.
Think you can secure that room?
Jesus. Okay. Get shot here.
Yes.
And
But not surprised.
these stealth missions,
I think I saw somebody in the shadows over there.
they scare me. Okay, well, we get 20 turns to do this, so there's no reason to rush.
Been waiting here.
Start moving Largo in. Largo, you're not going to be very useful until we actually get to the tanks. That's the thing.
I expect
Okay. And...
I'll try my best.
here we go, Claudia. Oh, wait, I can climb up the tower and look around that way. Cool.
Watch out for incoming fire.
Can I actually fire down at anybody? No, and it's not... I don't trust myself to be able to land a grenade with that, so I'll just...
Brace yourselves for incoming fire.
Okay, I wanted to check that out, but... we saw well enough what we have in store here. So Claudia, just wait there. I don't think anybody's going to come around the corner to find us. Let's just remember that we got a person to the right when we make that turn there. Welkin. Oh. No, looks like we have somebody directly in our way for when we make that turn. I heard a tank moving around, too. Man, it must suck living somewhere where the war is actually going on and having it, you know, upset things like trade and stuff like that. I'm, like, super privileged. I never really had to deal with anything like that. Alright. Okay, Shock Trooper. I like this because Largo kind of got to bait you out, so now you're where I know how to hit you. So I guess that also ruins, you know, the element of surprise for me here.
Ready to go.
Okay, you're not a shock trooper, you're a scout. Should be a little bit easier to deal with then.
Yes.
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
And I'm just gonna leave Welkin there for now. Claudia,
I'll try my best.
gonna have you pull a Ragnade, which you have infinite of. I get worried sometimes that I'm going to mix up the Ragnades and the grenades. But I don't think I would really do that. Okay, keep searching, Welkin. This is going fine. I just hope I don't mess it up somehow right at the end with the tanks. I'm glad Welkin's a scout,
Gotta
though.
love nature.
Don't overextend yourself.
Okay, no one else.
Shadows of buildings should offer you cover.
No one else around here.
Hostile sighted.
Okay, alright, okay. Let's just take some shots here. That wasn't very good. Now I'm gonna get counterattacked. Bad trade, bad trade, bad trade. Okay, we're gonna move you as far back as you'll go, Welk.
Flash across the street.
That might have been it. I might have screwed it up there, actually. Because I think he'll be able to reach me and take a shot at Welkin. But does he want to do that? That is the question. It's not like I see another way around him. Okay. It's like you guys don't actually, like, pursue me, ever. Even when you see me, their orders are just to stay in place and be sentinels. So, I mean, alright. They're good at it. Well, Welkin's gonna be really low on health now, so maybe I should just
watch this.
take time to let him recuperate.
Get back here alive.
And round the corner here. But I can also keep using Ragnate on him because engineers are also kind of medics in this game. So you know what, Claudia? I am glad I brought you. You're my white mage, and you don't F with a white mage.
Enemy tank spotted. Brace yourselves for incoming fire.
So, heal up here.
Thank you.
Okay, and that's the full heal.
Stay in their blind spot.
Problem is, Claudia is also going to have the weakest constitution. I didn't keep very good track of where else the enemies are around here. Okay, so we had a hostile sighted, but I don't see them.
Hostile sighted.
Oh, you're up on the hill? Okay, alright. Alright, we're keeping Welkin in a dangerous area here. I think you'll be alright. Yeah, I mean, we had to end our current phase. There's no... I guess it's just, it wants to give you time to, like, look at the map and think, instead of just going right to the enemy's turn when you're out of CP. Why are they afraid of letting us... Oh, because we don't have the tank, we also don't have the tank's radio. There's not, like, a handheld shortwave radio I could take with me for doing orders? Guess not. Alright. So that guy's, like, was, like, right there, but didn't see us. So I guess I'll try and get Welkin up on that tower or wherever... I don't see the ladder mark, so I don't think it's a tower. I think he just has, like, a really good position up there.
Here we go.
We'll find out. We'll move Welkin first.
Gotta love nature. Enemy sighted.
Ah.
Keep an eye on your allies' positions.
So what? Use the wall as cover. What do you have there? Do you have a machine gun? Is that like a mounted turret? So if I stay up against...
Enemy tank spotted. Brace yourselves for incoming fire.
Do we see the enemy tank? No. So I guess we go for the headshots here. Oh! Oh crap, I changed to the Ragnate and I didn't notice. No, I thought I had my gun equipped. Okay, what do you mean we're being sniped? Who's being sniped? Do they have snipers? I do not see any snipers.
Here we go.
Alright, let's go back to Welkin. And what? Before you have time to fire on me. Five headshots. Very nice.
Yes.
Good work. Keep it up.
Okay, and where can I move you to what relative Welkin safety?
If you're hurt, use the Ragnate.
Don't think anybody will really see me there. Alright, and the rest of the turn I'll get,
Just watch this.
I'll start with Largo. Just in case there's enemies out in the open here that see me, Largo can take it.
Diggy little guns won't work against a tank.
Do I want to, like, bother trying to get a hit with the Lancer just because I can? That'd be interesting, but no, I'm gonna try and take advantage of... I wanna keep my stealth. It's interesting that even if you're on the same side of the cover as your enemy, crouching by cover still protects you from headshots. That's like a really interesting mechanic. Well, what people will talk about in the comments a lot is how the rules change slightly between games. So I believe they're on Valkyria Chronicles 4 now. That was the most recent one, and I think they've updated how the game plays a lot since then. Oh man. No, keep them away. Crap, I don't know if Claudia's going to be able to sneak through there now. But you know, she is a level 5 engineer, because all of my engineers are level 5 engineers. So if she can get the drop on him, I think she should be able to... Oh, you're a shock trooper, though. Do I try to kill the shock trooper?
Check your ammunition stores.
I'm attacking from behind. It's really useful. I'm scared. No. Keep the stealth advantage. And then move Claudia up all the way here. That should replace your Ragnate, I think.
Enemy spotted.
And then maybe...
I see one.
Oh, okay. Found you. Maybe I can start trying to damage this Lancer here. Nice job, Claudia.
I'm on a roll.
Nice work.
Okay, and the shock trooper will leave to Welkin.
Ready to go.
Engineers have movement as good as scouts, or at least close to as good as scouts, but scouts have a little bit more defense. I think that's the trade-off, because engineers have all of those cool support abilities. Ah, okay. Yeah, you were on alert. I thought maybe I could, like, cheese it somehow. Okay. It's fine, we're good.
Yes!
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Okay, we're almost there.
Been waiting here.
And if this works the way I think it does, that tower should take me to right behind the tanks where Largo can immediately blast the two of them.
Advance under cover of
But we will see. We have at least one shock trooper down there. The one I opted not to kill with Claudia. I think we have more than one, though. Hard to keep track. Yeah, I'm really glad none of them followed me up here, and none of them react to gunfire that you'd be able to hear from, you know, a mile away. So we're gonna start with Welkin. Give Welkin the view of up here.
Hostile sighted.
Crawl. Cool.
all troops. Advance. All troops advance.
Okay, so from up here...
We're being sniped at.
You're not being sniped at. There are no snipers here.
I wish you could.
Alright, and what can we actually hit with the grenade? Is that a... I don't like the viewing angles here. That should be there, right? Okay. So that did, you know, damage. Okay, we'll move you back there. Since we're attacking from behind, I don't think they're going to get a lot of chances to counter us. Maybe they'll turn next turn. But honestly, I don't even know if they will do that. But yeah, let's just take a good old shot at this battery. Yeah, and the other the other battery should be a one-hit kill. I was just doing the grenade for the sake of, you know, doing one more thing, but I don't think I needed it. Yeah, this is for the vegetables. Wait, let's... Okay. I wanted to see if I could, like, inch you forward a little bit more. That's fine. Oh, man. That's really satisfying when you can make it work. We turned the tables. The Veggie Tables.
Complete. Both enemy tanks neutralized.
Alright, and we only got a C for that because we were slow and steady. But that's a lot more experience, and I don't think, you know, a new order or anything is going to be there for us to buy. So we can maybe put that right into more stuff. There, are you happy, Largo? Now you can eat your celery and your parsley, cabbages, asparagus, watercress, Fiddleford's lettuce.
I ever tell you my old man's a farmer? Feels good to know I'm helping farm folk out.
Oh, okay. So he's just very passionate about farm stuff.
The harvest out there in the field. I'm serious when I say veggies are king too. The more you eat, the healthier you get.
I agree. A lot of nutrients vegetables offer can't be found anywhere else.
Oh, this is your common ground, you guys. You can talk about different vegetables.
Plus, I feel like vegetables are a way to take in the power of nature as a whole.
It, like, almost turns into an after-school special here. Remember, get your four main food groups
Plants
every
grow
day.
by absorbing energy from the sun, the soil, even tiny microbes. Eating vegetables is like getting all that natural energy right from the source.
Never heard veggies told quite like that before. I tell you, boss, you got your head on right. You got my mark.
Thanks, Largo. That means a lot to me.
We killed a bunch of people.
Hey, boss. Let me tell you a stupid dream I have. My folks' old farm went under, and I want to start it up again. As an organic veggie farm.
Ooh, organic.
Funny, huh? Big macho man goes from flinging bullets to being king of the carrot patch.
I'm not laughing. If you're dedicated, I'm sure you'll grow some fine vegetables. Once you're all set up and harvesting, you'll have to let me sample what you've grown.
Boss, you'd be welcome to eat all you wanted. But you'd have to help with the harvest. And out on the farm, I'm squad leader. You ready for the workout of your life?
Oh boy.
I'm feeling good today. Veggies for all.
I mean, I guess when you're, you know, facing the horrors of war, you gotta find happiness where you can. Alright, look at that big happy smile. I'm really happy about all of that. I liked it. So I want to... No, I want to go to my headquarters tab. There we go. Now, if I'm correct, I'm just going to check Castlefront Street real quick. There should not be anything new.
So?
Yeah.
Come back.
I'm really glad now that I understand what I'm actually buying when I do that. Okay, and the War Cemetery, he won't have any new orders for me because they offer a new thing every chapter, but that wasn't a new chapter, that was just a side mission. So let's go back to the training field and get the upgrades that I wanted at the beginning of this episode. So get my scouts up, get my shock troopers, my lancers, and... Okay, we don't have enough for all of them. So I'm actually going to waylay the upgrade for lancers and first go for snipers. Yeah.
I got no...
Okay, very nice.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human.
Because again, apparently snipers get like really freaking good.
For a new order. Put it to good use out there.
What do I get? Attack boost. This order raises one ally's anti-personnel attack power. You learned aim boost. This order raises one ally's accuracy. Neat. And finally, we'll go back to the R&D.
Well,
let's see, we did uniforms, but let's see if we can upgrade, upgrade the armor of the blast suits. So do these keep upgrading as well? Yes, they do. That's not great UI. They should have like an arrow there or something like that to let you know that it scrolls down. And then let's keep upgrading the Edelweiss. Increase the power of the mortar. Sure.
here you go.
And that's already most of my money now. The upgrades are getting a lot more expensive. Oh, but we can still... Yeah, we can still afford the coil spring upgrade so that our treads have a little bit more defense. Oh, but we have to put it somewhere. Okay. We'll put it here. And... sounds good. Okay, so I will start the next chapter next time. I'm the Comic Foil, and remember to eat all your vegetables and your fruit too if you get around to it. You know, technically they're both equally important, but don't tell Largo that.